Hey, it's Alma. Welcome back to Tarot of the Soul. Hi, Louv. It's nice to see you. My chat's working funky, so I can't see on screen, but I know you're chatting. It has been a while. I'm glad to have you back. How are you doing tonight? I am. Today is the second night back after a 3-week hiatus. You're doing okay. All right. I love to hear that. I'm glad. Hoping to spread positive vibes tonight, good vibes, good energy, and I'm glad to have you here. Just doing some work for your internship. Nice. Okay. That's awesome. How is the internship going? Are you liking it? Does it feel like a good fit for you? I had fun. It definitely fits my career path I'm going for. That's awesome. I love that you're finding alignment with what you're looking to do in the future. It's always good to get that experience and, find if it works for you or not. I love that you're doing well. But I'm definitely going to miss it because my last day is on Friday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope, you're walking away with a positive experience and, good memories, good experience, good skills developed, just putting you on the path for future success. Hi, Leah. Welcome back. Nice to have you tonight. Glad to see you as well. Just getting the deck ready for the evening. I'm curious to ask if they have opening positions first, though. Well, yeah, you should definitely ask if you've got the time with the company. I would imagine keeping somebody that's working out is better than trying to find a cold hire. I'm weighing in the pros and cons whether I should stay or not. Okay, that's pros and cons are good. Good to consider. At the point, I'm taking any opportunity as I graduate college soon. Oh, graduation is looming. The end is near. I love that. That's when the excitement starts because you're closing one chapter, you're looking forward to the next one. That's an exciting time in life. Um, I hope, you can find something that works for you. Freedom, unemployment, but low key want to work. Yeah, I understand that. You know, um, freedom is great, unemployment is scary. And so, yeah, I would understand wanting to work. Paying the bills is a wonderful thing. So, were you hoping for a reading tonight? Could I get you a reading this evening? Leah's in the queue. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Yeah, it's not showing up here. Oh, I just missed it. I skipped over it. That's my bad. Well, Leah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you jumped in the queue. I'm apparently having trouble with my chat. So, yeah, how are you doing tonight? What kind of reading can I get for you? You can use the standard Rider Waite with this Wild Reflections. I love my Osho Zen Tarot deck. You're all right, kind of tired. It's getting late. I can see that. Hopefully the evening is chill and a good vibe and you can relax into it and get to bed when it feels right and get that rest you need. I am also, a little on the tired side, more physically than mentally. But my mind is awake, not so much my body. Can I have a general reading, please? Absolutely. I am feeling pulled to use this Wild Reflections deck. So for this reading. So we'll do that. See what the cards have to say. All right. Then we'll just shuffle them for orientation and swirl shuffle or whatever someone would call this. I like getting my hands on the cards and just really mixing them up, getting the now moment in the moment. Okay, I love the diamond spread for general reading, so we'll do that. 5-card spread. First card is the focus. Second and third card are the internal and external influences. And then the fourth card is what's needed to overcome or better understand. And the fifth card is the higher understanding and resolution. So let's see what these cards have to say. All right, 10 of Wands reversed. Internal motivation. The Fool reversed. The Three of Swords in the external motivation. We're looking for what's needed to overcome. Lots of reverse today. 4 of Wands popped for the fourth card, and the fifth card is the higher understanding. The High Priestess. All right, so let's see what these cards have to say. 10 of Wands. In reverse. So the key words are failure to delegate, shouldering too much responsibility, collapse, and breakdown. The 10 of Wands reverse signifies that the asker has been working very hard for an extended period of time while carrying responsibility and burden for others. This card tells the asker they can find release from unnecessary responsibilities and delegate some activities to others. Life is not all about the grind. The asker must take time to engage in activities they love. So I like that. That's a really good one because I know modern culture is all about go, 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 and there's not so much appreciation for the effort given. Oh, you've been thinking about that. Yay, synchronicity. The cards are in alignment with what you're thinking. I love that. So yeah, I like the call to balance life. I'm a very go, go, go person, and I've been working a lot. It's easy to throw ourselves out of balance when, it's time to grind for work. And when you're grinding out a lot of work, you're not working in a lot of time for yourself, which is when you can rest, recover, recuperate, and ultimately relax. And if you're not balancing your needs, not just physical, but also mental, emotional, just all around well-being with rest and recuperation, that busy life can lead to burnout or a disconnect from feeling good about the life you lead. But it's because I'm going to study abroad this summer and I need money. That's fair. So, it's a short-term thing that you're doing. I get that. And just make sure you're taking care of yourself, because ultimately if you make yourself sick from working too much and you can't go abroad, that's gonna put a big hitch in the plan. So you gotta make sure to take care of yourself wholly so you're ready for that trip abroad. As somebody who lost the ability to make money in life because I'm just not mentally there anymore, take care of yourself, because when you break, you break. And it's not always just shoving the pieces back together and getting functional again. For me, I broke in 2014 and I'm still unfunctional in a lot of ways. So from a mental health perspective, ride the ride to work as much as you can, when you feel the motivation, but definitely give yourself that chance to rest. So definitely, I'm trying to pick up small free hobbies that will bring me joy. I like that, small and free, because then you can pick them up when you need to and it's not breaking the bank account to do it. I love that. Finding something that works for you in the time that you have it. That's a really smart way to play things. So let's see, internal motivation around the 10 of Wands, which is, we feel working too much, taking on too many responsibilities. So in the Fool reversed, Reckless, careless, distracted, naive, foolish, gullible, stale, dull. When you encounter the reverse fool in your reading, you may see his more negative characteristics on display. This could indicate that you are acting recklessly or carelessly and not considering the potential consequences of your actions. In this context, the fool can be seen as a warning to take a step back and approach things with more thoughtfulness and maturity. I want to get back into origami or bracelet making. Oh, creation. Yeah, I love that. Just simple ways to bring a little bit of beauty to the world. And in a moment you have free time, I love that. And it's something you can share with others, which is also just a blessing in itself to do something that you enjoy and that can also bring beauty to others. I love that. A reversed fool can show you that you are living in the moment and not planning for the future. The reverse fool meaning serves as a caution that you should be more aware so as not to be taken advantage of. So interesting that this comes as the internal motivation. And I guess as we're talking about working too much for a future moment, I guess we could call that a little reckless because you don't know what the future is going to hold. We can make plans and we can do our best to make everything work out, but at the end of the day, we can't control how the future turns out. And so I come back to working too much. You know, right now, you're not living your best life because you're working too much. And the summer abroad is going to be an awesome experience if you get there, but that's the thing, if you get there positively. So again, I think the cards are just wanting you to balance, like practice in those hobbies, give yourself time for those so you can, sow some positive energy outside the workforce because work-life balance is huge. If work is throwing you out of balance, then what's the rest of your time going to feel like? And I think working to live is good, but working too much is not good at all. So it's finding that balance of what works for you. So let's see, 3 of Swords in the external motivation. Heartbreak, separation, sadness, grief, sorrow, upset, loss, trauma, tears. The 3 of Swords is a card carrying tension and heartbreak, perhaps as a result of a relationship ending, a communication failure, a bitter argument, or a betrayal. The asker may be carrying grief, emotional pain, or feelings of rejection. The asker is reminded that no matter how much pain they may be feeling, they have control over the meaning they give to an experience. They should be careful not to push their loved ones away just because they feel tense and irritable. So when I read these words, I guess I'm thought, as you're busy working, how good are you at tending to your personal relationships? With so much time being given the work environment, are you making sure to nurture your social environment as well? Or the cards are calling you out. Oh, I love that. That's what we need. Sometimes we can't see things clearly for ourselves. And I love tarot because, like, the magic of the cards lets you know you are seen and you need to know. I feel like surprisingly, my social environment is still good. Good. I love that. So I wonder what this 3 of Swords is about. You mentioned it's calling you out. So heavy emotions from the external world are sitting with you. You have, yeah, interesting. How do you feel inside your head as you're working? Like, how is there like an emotional weight? It's more like me personally, I feel down, but I also need it to be warm outside. Oh, I'm in Ohio in America, and we are going through rapid fluctuations in weather. High 70s one day, 20s the next day. It's crazy. So I get the feeling for stable weather. That would be nice. But yeah, so you carry a lot of emotional weight. I'm someone that carries a lot of emotional weight, and I guess I feel good about that because you're in New York, so you feel it. Yep. New York is not too far from Ohio. We got that same vibe going weather-wise where it's just all over the place. crazy. I joke that Ohio's bipolar because you never know what you're going to get in a given day, and it goes back and forth all in one day. But yeah, this Three of Swords, carrying a lot of emotional heaviness. Um, I I hope you can learn to carry that gently. I carry a lot of emotional heaviness, and ultimately I feel good about it because I would rather feel too much than not feel at all. And so um, before it was like a wounded heart that I carried. So kind of like this Three of Swords, because I was feeling so much and it was just overwhelming. And but now it's almost like a strength. I'm not wounded by how much I feel. I feel better that I get to feel it all. And rather than feeling bad about feeling too much, I just witness what I feel and appreciate that I can understand it being something more than just a depression I can't get out of. And I'm sorry that you're down. I know that vibe. It's, you know, life is good and there's so many things to be thankful for, and yet you just can't tangibly feel that positive connection. That's when I feel down, and it's not really a mental space. It's almost like an energetic connection to the moment. Some moments I'm vibing really great, high energy, and like all good and roses and sunshine. But then other times, no detail has changed and I'm just lacking that positive. You got it. We got it. I like it. You understand and we understand each other. I love that. That means we're speaking words that, you know, you need to hear, or that resonate, or that bring something that might be helpful for you. So let's see what this Four of Wands reversed has to say. This is what's needed to overcome or better understand. It's reversed. Lack of support, instability, feeling unwelcome, transience, lack of roots, home conflict. The Four of Wands reverse can signify that the querent has recently reached an important goal, but has not taken the time to celebrate the achievement. This card reminds the querent to acknowledge how far they have come. As you're getting ready to graduate from college, celebrate. Take time to reward yourself for how far you've come. You have worked hard and you have put in a lot of time, energy, and effort to get to where you are. I hope you feel good about that. You're getting ready to go abroad and take your graduation and move into another adventure. But before you hit that adventure, I'm so scared to graduate next year. Yeah, I can get that because, like, you graduate from high school and they tell you you're an adult, and you either go into the workforce or you go into college. And college is like an extension of the high school environment because you're on pause. You're still learning, you're still growing and developing, and the full weight of the world isn't quite on you yet. But as you approach graduation, the weight of the world is looming. Right now, I'm a junior. In the summer, I'm just doing classes abroad for undergrad. That's amazing. That's such an opportunity. Wow, I'm so glad you're getting to participate in something like that. That's really exciting and just such a wonderful opportunity to get to take advantage of. So yeah, yes, turning 18 is being a fake adult. I swear. I agree. I'm 42. I have a daughter who is turning 18 in April, and like she is so functional. She's such a little together human being. But even though she's ready to go on and face the world, I see how much she hasn't witnessed yet and how much she hasn't experienced. And yet she's being asked to make these big life decisions about what education she wants that'll apply for the rest of her life. And wow, 18 is so young to be making those choices. And just, I don't know. She should enjoy her college life for real. I think she's going to. She worked hard to get a high GPA and really excel in school. And I think she's hitting a point where she's feeling a little burnout from all the time and effort that took. So I think she's looking to embrace college for what it can do for her, but also not stress herself out, like overworking herself. So I'm hoping she'll take that route to enjoy it. And I hope you've been enjoying your college career. You're getting to the end of it, so times are changing. Oof, I feel that perhaps she can be a bit carefree in college this time. I hope so. I hope she took college courses in high school, so she's had some college experience, already. And I hope her full-time go into it in an actual college campus is a better experience for her. She'll be on her own, it'll be different. And so I hope it's positive. All right, back to Four of Wands reversed. The Four of Wands reversed can also indicate insecurity in the querent's home environment with family members or a love interest. Perhaps they are in a period of transition with their living situation. Well, yeah, you're in a period of transition. You're wrapping up the semester and you're getting ready to travel abroad. That's definitely in transition. So maybe this card comes, I look at the keywords instability or lack of roots or transience, these words of temporary nature of the present moment. And so you're working a lot to pay for the future. You're still going to school. It's a lot on your plate. Appreciate her hard work. Oh my gosh, I do. I um I admire my daughter, respect her, and I'm so proud of her for the person she is because she's hardworking, she's intelligent, and she's thoughtful, kind, and considerate. Like all this wonderful bundle of people. And her hard work is just really just one of the wonderful things about her. She's so committed and to doing a good job and just being a wonderful reflection of a person. And so I can't wait to see where her life takes her. She's so blessed in so many ways. And as a mother, I can't wait to see how her blessings transform into the life she's meant to lead. So yeah, I love, as a parent, I love getting to see our kids grow into the people they're going to become. And as our oldest is ready to branch into adulthood or closer to adulthood, it's neat to see a fully developed person come to be. And I hope that fully developed feeling, you're in college, you're ready to go abroad. I hope you feel fully developed, like you're growing, a maturity, a sense of comfort in who you get to be. You're still so young, but I find the 20s are kind of like unlearning childhood. You feel it now, Leah? Believe it. Let me take a drink. My mouth's getting dry. Like a year ago, you didn't? Aw. So you're growing into it. I love that. So let's see. The High Priestess reversed. Okay, so the High Priestess reversed is repressed intuition, hidden motives, superficiality, confusion, cognitive dissonance. When it comes to the High Priestess reversed, it can mean that you are finding it difficult to listen to your intuition. It is the time for you to meditate and try a new approach, for at this moment the rational approach will not work. You must never be afraid to ask questions of yourself that may illuminate a new path forward for you, one that is more authentic to your inner self and your individual values. I like that it calls out your inner self and your individual values, because in a transition time, it's easy to forget who we are, but ultimately, you are your best self right now. And so listen to yourself and your needs for what'll be best for you, whether that's working more while you can or resting so you can work more when the time comes. Just listen to yourself, trust yourself to know what you need, and remember to be kind to yourself. I think that go, go, go mentality is often rather brutal, because if you're not go, go, going, how good do you let yourself feel? Or is there an uneasiness, like a restlessness? I can't feel good if I'm not accomplishing something. If that's at all the case, those words came to mind, so I put it out there. If you can't feel good unless you're doing something, meditate upon the presence of just being, B-E-I-N-G, being. How do you get to be? And if you can't be happy in a given moment or feel good, you know, positive energies without doing something, that's a great diving ground for how to find a better sense of comfort in a given moment. Because you're a human being, not a human doing. And if all you're doing is stuff to keep you busy, you're not busy leading a happy life. And so a life led of doing things that don't matter ends up to a life that isn't very meaningful. This High Priestess card speaks to me to find the meaning in what matters now while you're in transition. Start sowing the seeds of appreciation and gratefulness for what's good now. And that, you know, whether you're working, whether you're resting, that sense of what's good right now, that's where you get to be happy with, when you can just vibe with where you're at and let that fulfill you without always having to be on the go. So yeah, I like that. It calls out the working too much, and then in the end, it guides you to listen to yourself and just trust that you're the steward of your own time and energy and your relationship to self, and you gotta take care of yourself to succeed in the world around you. And believe me, if you don't respect your boundaries, the world will not. Workers are needed, and we'll take advantage of workers to make money. And so you're more than a money maker. You're a human being. Be happy being you, doing whatever you do for work. Purr. So I hope, Lou, that was helpful for you. I hope it brought some insight and maybe actionable steps for how you can, you know, just receive the moment more positively and carry yourself forward into a more comfortable time and space. So thank you for your wise words. Thank you. I like the idea of being thought wise in a world of many ways to be. I would hope to be wise. So thank you. I really appreciate those kind words. It's meaningful to be able to share something positive with people. And that's why I'm here. I hope to share positive things. So wisdom is definitely something positive. So, oh wait, I was talking to Lou. I get my names mixed up. 2 L's. Huh. So, yeah, I'm talking to one while calling the wrong name. I'm on top of it tonight. I apologize for mixing up names. That's so unsocial. No biggie. I appreciate it. You radiate positivity. It's refreshing. Oh, thank you. That is absolutely what I hope to do. Your vibe attracts your tribe, right? I hope my tribe is full of positive energy. And if they're not, I hope to create positive energy to share with my tribe. 100% safe energy. I love that. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. I love the idea of being a safe place for people. So I appreciate you sharing that I can be that for you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so it was Leah that I was doing the reading for. Goodness gracious. So that brings up Lou. You're up next. My husband isn't down here to move the queue up, but there's only the 2 of you right now, so I know who's up. What kind of reading could I get for you, Lou? You hoping to ask a question or general reading? I don't have my phone with me. I was looking at different spreads. I'm in a couple Discord servers for tarot readings, and I like to see what kind of spreads people come up with. And I found a couple good ones. Good night, everyone. Good night, Leah. Thank you for coming again. I hope you had a good reading, and I hope you come back again soon. I love that you join me regularly. I love that I'm someone you want to hang out with. So yay. Thank you, and have a good night. Oh, yay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello. Okay, I hope I don't get any judgments for this. And honestly, I feel safe to ask you, Alma, about my question. So I feel this is good timing. Absolutely. No judgments. I'm here to see what the cards can help you with. I love to, oh, yay, words. Lately, I've been noticing my heart has been feeling so open. I found out the reason is I developed a crush on my boss, which still persists to this day. Not as intense, but is definitely still there. As I'm approaching the end of my internship, I find myself questioning whether I should confess my feelings to my boss after my internship. In a way, this could lessen the pressure in my heart, and it could also help me move on for my career growth. I guess I'd like to know if it will be received well. I just have this mindset that there's nothing left for me to lose, especially when I'm just, yeah. Oh, Leah, I love your mentality. When love's on the line, yes, communicate, let somebody know. But I'll go to the cards and let the cards speak. My personal idea is it's never a bad thing to let someone know you like them. I mean, the worst thing they're going to say is they don't reciprocate. But at the end of the day, you've shared a positive connection with someone. And even if it's not returned in the same way, you've shared a gift with someone, even if they're not going to carry it forward into a relationship. Thing is, my boss has a partner, but to be honest, I just want to say it for myself. Yeah, so you'd be getting in the way of a relationship for expressing those feelings. So, yeah, I could see how that's a difficult situation. And I met my husband at work. We have been together 25 years now. Work relationships can be real. But, you know, someone in a relationship, do you really want someone to break up with someone to be with you? Would you really trust them to then stay with you, to choose you when other people come along? That's always good. Expectations are the greatest source of disappointment. When we lead with expectations, we're almost always wrong. Yeah, let's go to the cards. We'll see, because personal feelings and everything. Um, Trust your gut. You know what's right. Like we had in the last reading, the High Priestess. Your intuition is worthy of respect and understanding. It's been weighing on me for so long. But gosh, it's been weighing on me for so long. Yeah, let's see. I have two love decks, and I'm curious what they'll have to say. And then we can see if we can draw cards, further cards to help get more meaning in the moment. You remember the previous read from before? Oh, wow, that's good. I like that. It means this card sat with you and gave you something to think about. That's really awesome. So yeah, I understand wanting to express yourself and let your feelings be known. And I think feelings are a wonderful thing. But then sometimes there's a wisdom and a maturity that comes in knowing when it's appropriate to speak certain words. And we're not just here to explore ourselves, but we exist around others. And so our choice to participate with others, it comes with a level of responsibility. I thought of not saying it, but I'm going through the discomfort, which is, I think my heart has went through a lot. That's true. Hi, Phantom Punk. Welcome to the evening. I'm glad to have you. If you type exclamation Alma space join, that'll get you in the queue. Tonight's going really well. We're having some readings. Had a positive first reading for the night, and we're working here with Lou to see if we can get some meaning for her. And so, yeah. Just getting the love decks ready. I like to get my fingers on the cards and bring the energy into the moment. So we'll do that one. Nice. I get that. And I know it's so hard to have a crush and not do anything, but like it's not your boss's responsibility to give you closure, you know, especially if it's one-sided. Never hurts to ask tarot. I agree. Let's see what the cards have to say. The metaphorical deck, the one that I'm working with right now, it's inspirational, kind of like affirmation-like. So it gives nice things to work with. Let's see what this card, and then we'll get our second love deck. My other love deck is a little more dramatic, and it has some interesting things to say. But usually I can get some inspiration from it. So we'll see where we go. Again, it's undecided. I don't really put this in high priority, and I'm more leaning to my career, not gonna lie. Bear. I like your openness, that you're willing to put yourself out there when you're feeling something. That's bold, that's courage, that's strength and bravery. Not everybody has that, and I think you should. Okay, the storms made you resilient. You said you had mentioned that you've been through a lot, and your heart went through a lot, and the storms have made you resilient. So everything you've been through has shaped you into the person that you are right now. Again, plus the circumstances are so different from mine and his. Yes, I've thought of this very hard. I've been through a lot. When in matters of love, my idea on love is it's a work in motion, right? We are a work in motion. And so when we're folding in positive connections, whether they're platonic or romantic or however they are, we have to respect where we came from. And so, is your heart connected to this person out of like some kind of something that happened in the past? Like, is he a reflection of the past you've had and you find interest in that? Or is it something new and inspired that you're finding interest? Like, I guess, reflect on what that love interest means to you and why, despite all that you've been through, you're feeling pulled to it. This is an oracle deck. Just an oracle deck. I went searching for love decks because my go-to thing in love is self-love. Start within, and when you feel within, then it'll ripple outward, but that's not really actionable for everybody. I love oracle decks too. I have a bunch of them. Starseed Oracle, I love this one. It gives really heavenly, flowery, floaty kind of readings. I just got this Green Witch Oracle deck. And again, I'm trying to figure out, I have so many decks now, and I'm trying to figure out how to work them into regularly using all that they offer. I have an amazing one that is based on the sea and beach vibes. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love how many deck offerings there are. I'm blown away. The decks that have found me, I love, and there's just so much creativity in tarot, and I just love how much inspiration you can find in cards. Oh, 3 tarots and then 3 oracle. That's a neat way to do it. I haven't had a chance to watch many other streamers. And so, my go-to with cards is typically the diamond spread, because it's just so informative and really provides such deep readings. But yeah, I should start prepping my oracle decks to be ready to pull a card or two from for the readings I do. Because I like the oracle deck. It's offhanded inspiration that might not relate to traditional tarot. Again, why I came for the love oracle decks. Let's see. According to a tarot read I got before from a different tarot reader, it's from my feeling of longing for vulnerability, and I guess I saw that from my boss. I don't know, some values we aligned and we just clicked in combos. Is he older than you? I'm just curious. You're mine. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Well, that sounds like um, a reflection of what you're hoping to let this person know. Not so much that he's yours, but that you like him. He's on your mind. And so, yeah, it's, I like this card because it calls out that obsession can be kind of toxic. Not that not saying you're obsessed. Just when we dwell on things that might not be healthy for us, it can take us in directions that might not align with where we actually want to be. And so you're feeling a pull towards this person who's already romantically involved, but you're also feeling a pull towards your career. And so, you know, I wonder, I asked if he was older because, like, when I met my husband, he was kind of, he was a senior. I was just an associate, so he was above me, technically, a superior. And there is some kind of interesting, energetic presence of somebody in an authority figure looking kindly upon you. And so, I wonder if maybe that's some of the vibration of what you're feeling, that positive connection to a stable, together presence. And I've been putting my boundaries. I guess I also like his hard work. Oh, I'm sorry, screen's disappearing on me. That's one. It's more on the emotional level. Okay. All right. Well, so we know what these love cards say. Let's see what, I want to go to the Wild Reflections deck because my boss does prolong eye contact with me a lot too. Now, these are little details we notice because we're on the inside of the witnessing. Are you sure he doesn't prolong eye contact with everybody? Maybe he's an eye contact person, and what you're witnessing is somebody that makes eye contact in a life where you haven't had that a lot. Nope. No, he doesn't do that with others. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I was thinking I'll pull 3 cards: insight into body, insight into heart, insight into being. And so and then we'll pull the love meaning for those from this deck. The guidebook offers keywords for love, finance, and career, I think. Love, career, and finances. Yeah, I was right. I can get forgetful. He's subtle with it, though, at least. That's good. I swear I can ignore it, but I can tell he does. All right, so this was into body, heart, and being. So body, let's see what heart has to say. There we go. Here's your heart, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and then insight into being. Also, I know he's going through relationship issues, so that can also play a key influence. Okay. All right. So insight into body, 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. 5 of Cups reversed. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace, contentment, seeing positives. There is already light at the end of the tunnel, and you are already on your way to recovery from past wounds and losses. Someone you knew in the past may rekindle your hope for the future, and an old friend may reappear in your life. Reverse love meaning is moving on from past relationship, healing from old wounds. The 5 of Cups reversed card tells the querent that they cannot change the past, but soon they will gain a deeper understanding of what happened. It's important to practice self-forgiveness. Heard it from someone. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So, insight into body has a call for reflecting on the wounds and how they affect you in the present moment. And so, witnessing what you've overcome, what you've endured, what you still carry with you, all good things to reflect on. And then into the heart, Ace of Pentacles reversed. So Ace of Pentacles for heart is missed chances, scarcity, deficiency, instability, stinginess, bad investments. The Ace of Pentacles reversed indicates that the asker may feel they are experiencing delays with their projects, a new business, or in their personal life. Blah, it may seem that things are not moving forward in the way they envisioned. Reverse love meaning is loss of emotional stability, money issues in relationship. Furthermore, the Ace of Pentacles reverse suggests that the asker should be cautious with budgeting at this time and avoid taking on extra financial obligations. It's advisable to live with, well, that's not what we're talking about. Ace of Pentacles reverse, missed chances, scarcity, deficiency. So as you're wrapping up your internship, I try my best not to undermine the progress I've done for myself. Because, yeah, girl, I can be self-critical at times. You and me both. I beat myself up. I'm learning not to. I'm getting better at it now that I've started to feel better about who I am just as I am. Before, I had to work to feel good. I had to perform or pretend to be my best self all the time, which is exhausting. We got this. We do have this, definitely. So with this missed chances and scarcity card in the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it inspires me to consider this internship is ending, and it's almost like you're running out of time with this person, and so it's kind of influencing you to maybe act in a way you might not act if time were more free. And so and it even says it may seem that things are not moving forward in the way you envisioned, or I don't know. I get the sense that maybe the heart is feeling pressured where, outside of the looming end of job, you might not feel that. And so I guess, is this connection something that would work outside of work? Call me your daddy, you're back. Welcome back. You get the rushness. Yeah, pressured to act before it naturally happens on its own. And so in my life, I like to let the future fall in around me. I don't like to make a grab for some future moment. And it feels like if you act upon this impulse, if you're feeling rushed by the ending of the internship, that it may be impulsive or trying to grasp something that's not really there for you to grab. I never left. I'm her future guys, just saying. Right. The Hermit. All right, and this is insight into the being. Okay. Hermit reversed. Loneliness, isolation, recluse, being antisocial, rejection, returning to society. My boss did reveal he sees a lot of potential in me, so as an intern, I kind of want to know more of it. He does give me some good advice as a mentor. Yeah. That's a hard one. Emotional feelings are really tricky because You never know what opportunities you're missing, but you also don't want to confuse a romantic relationship for a positive professional one, right? It's good to have a positive professional connection that holds the same values as you, that, has the same work ethic that you do. Those kind of connections in the world are wonderful to have. And not every positive professional connection is a romantic one. And so, again, I love that the hermit came, because that's a call to go within and listen to yourself. And, oh, it's not romance. Okay. I am so sorry. I was thinking this was romantic, and that's that's where all my hesitation comes. Okay. I thought I was guiding you on a love interest. I am so sorry for that miscommunication. Yeah. I I guess I'm sorry I don't feel comfortable telling people how to lead their love life, so I'm so glad this isn't romantic. No, no. I just misunderstood. No reason to be judged. You just want to know what your mentor thinks of you. That is totally reasonable. Oh gosh. But yeah, so um in that frame, yeah, let's go back. I'm not reading a love reading. That helps so much better. Huh, sorry. All right, let's go back to Five of Cups. I want to see what it says now that I'm not thinking I'm reading a love thing. So, all right, coming back to the Five of Cups reversed in the body. Now that I understand better, please, I do understand the spark feeling can be misunderstood as romantic, but no, it's not always the case. That was my assumption, because I get so many requests for love readings. I just assumed, no judgment or anything like that. I'm glad we clarified what you were coming for so we could get you appropriate words. Get it? I'm glad you're understanding. I feel so silly. But so the reversed career meaning: job loss leading to better position, healing from career misstep. And so I think, wow, that just changes everything. The Five of Cups, so the body. You can't change the past, but you'll soon gain a deeper understanding of what happened. So practice self-forgiveness. So yeah, we come back to this. This is interesting. You're not one of those wild girlies. You and me both. I'm not either. Yeah. Um, I like, so the insight into the body is speaking of recovering from past wounds. And so whatever you're feeling that may, career-wise, professionally, what I don't like these cards. I want to draw new cards. Sorry. I don't want to recalibrate a new message around cards that I already tried to give a message around. It doesn't feel right. So I'm going to go back to my soul deck, and we'll go there and listen to that. Yeah, I was already building words and understanding it. It just feels like rewriting a reading to try to redo cards. That is exactly it. Cleanse that energy. That confusion does not need to be better understood. Let's find something that does. Okay, so in a professional relationship, you feel a positive connection to this person. Insight into body about what the present moment needs known. Have you gotten reads from people that are quite controversial? There's a lot of love readings that come. A lot of people ask for like asking how other people feel, or predicting the future, that kind of thing. For me, that's controversial, because it feels almost like I'm using the cards to tell somebody how to feel about their life. And I don't like that idea. It feels very controlling, and I don't like that energy. Yeah, the usual. Nothing extreme. I had one person ask about something wild with the world, but I didn't end up doing that reading, so no worries about that. Like reading into people's energy. Yeah, a lot of people ask for that, and I don't know about other readers, but I'm not gifted in a way where I know I'm reading somebody's energy. I've been told I'm an empath, so I have connection to people's energies. But for me, I don't have a fluent translation of that to know that's what's happening. So I don't try to pretend or, fake something that's not there for me. Draining, yeah, empathy. But are you able to read people's energy? Is that something you're gifted with? Oh, that's awesome. So you read the room. Okay. Yeah, for me, my reading of people's energy, it's more an in-person thing, and it's more just to make the moment more comfortable. I don't know that I ever get a conscious vibe check of what someone's feeling other than creating positive energy in an engagement with somebody. So yeah, I don't know that I possess that gift. Oh, that's also one. So I love that. I love gifts, soft skill gifts, the empathy and awareness and wisdom, and these little intricacies of ourselves that help us better participate with the people around us. I like that. Okay, so insight into the body, aloneness. I like this card because aloneness is something that is really a great skill to have, the ability to be comfortable being yourself. And so I like this card in the body, and you're wondering about whether to talk to somebody who positively inspires you or you positively connect to in the work environment. And that as a mentor, he could help you with that sense of aloneness, that sense of standing out in the crowd. He could guide you on how to better positively participate in your career. And so, knowing you have similar values, he could be a positive connection to help you. Yeah, he does help you move forward. Good. So he's a someone that has a different perspective than you, that can see, your gifts and your talents and could help you develop them. And so I think that is definitely a gift. Like even just presence, it inspires me. Oh, people's presence inspires me too. People, I believe vibration, we are just beings of vibrating energy. And so like somebody can just float into your awareness and their presence just shifts your energy. And it's that your vibe attracts your tribe. Maybe his presence is inspiring to you, and that's something that you can't let go of. It's funny because not everyone in the office likes him. um Meanwhile, me, I observe him. Yeah, I your vibe attracts your tribe. You just might be in the presence of somebody who's really on the same level as you at a different stage in their career. Like this dude, probs avoidant. And then insight into the heart, letting go. This is always a good card, especially when it comes to the heart. All those things that hold us back from being our best self, let go of, let them fade into the past, and, hold true to the present moment where you're your best self. And all that doesn't make you your best self, just let it go and let it fade into something that is no more. And so you can better embrace what's going on now. And then this card, participation, this is I like this card, and this is insight into your being. This card is for people in a circle, each with their one hand up and one hand down, so each giving and receiving. And so I like this card coming as you're questioning how to communicate how you feel to this mentor person. Giving and receiving. He gives you much. You could give him that positive feedback that he is inspirational, that he motivates you, all those things. Isn't it pretty? I love that card. It's just it's so balanced and so harmonious. So yeah, I like the inspiration in that card. I could, seeing as you were moved by it, I'll read it to you and see what the words have to say. Each figure in this mandala holds the right hand up in an attitude of receiving and the left hand down in an attitude of giving. The whole circle creates a tremendous energy field that takes on the shape of the double dorje, the Tibetan symbol for the thunderbolt. The mandala has a quality like that of the energy field that forms around a Buddha, where all the individuals taking part in the circle make a unique contribution to create a unified and vital whole. It is like a flower, whose wholeness is even more beautiful than the sum of its parts, at the same time enhancing the beauty of each individual petal. To be honest, I also viewed it as a way he can view it as a compliment or ego boost. Absolutely. Yeah, when you have a positive connection to somebody and you share that positive connection, it's a gift to them, letting them know that they are well received in the world. And in a world of people just wanting to feel seen, heard, and possibly loved in a positive way, non-romantic, that gift of positive connection is really something worth communicating. Yeah, so I also feel like he needed that positivity. I don't mind spreading that to everyone I meet. You and me both. I like to do that as well. Spread that positive energy because it's like planting little seeds of love and appreciation in a moment, just hoping it'll blossom into making somebody's day great. Yeah, no judge, no judgment. That's the better way to do it. Who knows, it builds connections as well. Absolutely. I feel communicating positive connections and, appreciation in the moment is really a positive way to just participate in society. Like spreading good vibes, good words, compliments. What's wrong with that? And that's why I've been wanting to do it in my life right now, building connections. Now's the time. You're in an internship, so you're making steps into your future career, and building those solid connections now can help in the future. My belief is our biggest gifts are the people in our life, and so nurturing those positive connections helps you in the road when things get rocky and you need help along the way. Right now I'm literally talking to you. That's a connection. Yes, it is, and a positive one at that. So thank you. I appreciate that you trust me in your moment, that I'm a safe place that you can come and ask questions and not feel judged or, negatively pressured to be something different. Thank you too. I appreciate it. Well, I hope these words, even though we had the misread, that we ended up getting somewhere helpful and that you were able to find some insight or inspiration, that moved you into a positive place. I'm glad I asked you, despite the misread. It's okay. So glad we got past the misread. No, you mentioned not being judged, and I feel bad that I misread the situation, even, with you trying to preface it for what you were really asking about. I think I read romance when you mentioned that he was with somebody, and that's where I took the romantic feel, because but maybe you were just mentioning he's in a romantic relationship and he's having trouble, and so yeah, words are easy to misunderstand, especially text words. But yeah, I'm glad we got there. Phantom Punk, you're still there. Yay, that brings you up. I'm glad you're still there. But that's totally diff. Yeah, I'm... may I have a reading on what's coming my way soon? Absolutely. We can definitely do that. I just finished with Louvre. So I'm on Phantom Punk. Yeah, keep me posted. I'm planning on streaming Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, you know, you said your last day is Friday. I'm curious how you'll feel coming into the end of your internship. And if I stream on Friday and you happen to be available, let me know how the day went. So Phantom Punk's up. Call me Daddy, you're next. Or after Phantom. Thank you again, Alma. I may just lurk right now to focus on working. I appreciate it. I like the lurk. So thank you for coming again tonight. I'm glad we got you another reading, got you what you needed afterwards. And yeah, I hope you have a good night and you get all the work done you need to. So let's see, what's coming my way soon? Let's do... I'm not good with predicting the future, but we can draw the cards, and we'll say... looking for the pulls. We'll do 2 cards. Hey, thank you again, Alma. Oh, yeah, I'm gamed for whatever comes out. Okay. So I was thinking, I like to start with the present moment, you know, when thinking about what the future may hold, because for me, the future is born of right now. And so whatever's going on right now is going to dictate how the future flows forward or flows into the now moment. And so my thought is to draw 1 card for the present moment and 1 card for the future of that present moment connection, and then another one in case you have, you know, multiple things going on. So let's see. Let's shuffle these cards. Oh, I didn't put them in right. All right. All right, so I like to wait for jumpers. The first present. Let's see what card comes. The King of Swords for the first present. And the future that's associated with that is the Empress. And then the second present moment okay. Interesting. Let's see. Welcome, Gordita. If you type exclamation Alma or Alma space join, that'll get you in the queue. Glad to have you there tonight. Well, let's go. All right, King of Swords for the present moment. All right, present moment, reason, authority, discipline, integrity, morality, serious, high standards, strict. The King of Swords card is a reminder to bring objectivity and clarity of judgment to a situation in life. It may require taking time away from the challenge at hand to develop a different perspective. Thanks, Phantom. I appreciate you helping. The King of Swords also tells us not to be too rigid or make decisions based on assumptions. Inform yourself as much as possible before jumping into any conclusions. Okay, so well, that's interesting. Reason, authority, discipline, integrity, morality. So it sounds like there's something going on that is a defining present moment of who you're choosing to be. I hear integrity, morality, high standards. These are all core values of self. And so I think whatever it's going on in the present moment that might be calling, like, the King of Swords also tells us not to be too rigid or make decisions based on assumptions. So yeah, let's see what the Empress has to say. Divine feminine, sensuality, fertility, nurturing, creativity, beauty, abundance, nature. The Empress shows us how deeply we are embedded in our femininity. Femininity can be associated with fertility, expression, creativity, and nurturing, among many other aspects. The Empress card could also mean the birth of a new idea, business, or project in your life. Owing to the good fortune that surrounds this card, you can be sure that such situations and projects would end successfully in your life. So whatever is going on here in this King of Swords that's calling into question who you are, or your morality, integrity, those high standards you keep for yourself, it's going to birth something beautiful. A new idea, new project, just soft energy I get from whatever is going on with this King of Swords presently. Soft energy is in the future and something beautiful. So I like that. Now the Devil. That's a fun card. Oppression, addiction, obsession, dependency, excess, powerlessness, limitations. Getting the Devil card in your reading shows that you have feelings of entrapment, emptiness, and a lack of fulfillment in your life. The Devil might also mean that you are a slave to materialism and opulence, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to shake off the feeling of wanting to indulge in luxurious living. So the Devil, that presence card, is a lack of positive connection, right, to the moment. And so it's leading in unhealthy choices, unhealthy obsessions that might cloud our positive participation in a moment. So with the Devil energy, let's see what's in the future of that. The Fool reversed. When you encounter the reversed Fool in your reading, you may see his more negative characteristics on display. This could indicate that you are acting recklessly or carelessly and not considering the potential consequences of your actions. In this context, the Fool can be seen as a warning to take a step back and approach things with more thoughtfulness and maturity. A reversed Fool card can show you that you are living in the moment and not planning for the future. The reversed Fool meaning serves as a caution that you should be more aware so as not to be taken advantage of. So we have the Devil. Where did it go? There it is. So you feel stuck and an emptiness or a lack of fulfillment. And I guess if we act on that lack of fulfillment, I feel like it can cause us to be impulsive or reckless, which, obviously impulsive and reckless can lead to negative consequences. So I feel like if you're sitting in a state where you have a lack of positive feelings, in the moment, try not to act rashly, because I get the feeling that That's not a good door to be knocking on. But whatever this is going on here with the King of Swords, definitely focus on the soft energy there. But ultimately, this is why I'm not good at reading the future because honestly, I don't know how to extrapolate out a present moment for somebody else. Like, I feel like the cards can only tell me so much about what's going on for you. And without you being able to tell me what's going on, I don't know how accurate I could predict a future. So I hope to give you insight, but I broker it with the reality. I'm not a predictor of the future, so I don't know how accurate these will be. I hope I hope some words spoke to you, that you found some resonance or something meaningful from it. I appreciate you letting me try to do this reading for you. And I hope whatever's in store for you in the future, I hope it's more the Empress and less the Fool reversed. But either way, I hope as you take your steps into the future moments, that you're feeling whole and balanced and grounded in those moments. Because ultimately, how you feel right now is likely to expand on how you feel in a future moment. So weave good magic into this now moment and watch the good magic ripple out into your future. So call me Yo Daddy, you're up next. And then Gordita, you're after that. I've been streaming for a while now. You're very welcome, Phantom. Thank you for coming. I hope, oh, you followed. I didn't even notice. I haven't been paying attention. Thank you, Phantom, and thank you, Gordita, for the follows. But yeah, if I love doing, I'm more present moment reading based. So if you ever want insight into a now moment and see how that can move you forward positively, I'm great at those kind of readings. But yeah, I stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So, if you catch the notification, I'd love you to join me for another time. But call me Your Daddy. Before I get to your reading, I'm going to take a break, stretch my legs, and come back. So I will see you here in a few moments. Hey, welcome back to Tarot of the Soul. I'm Alma, and I'm back. Call me your daddy. I am so sorry that it always seems like I get up right around the time. I'm thinking you might come in late, and so it's around the time that I'm about to take a break. It's not you, but I do have a spread for you if you're interested. It's about, oh, my kitty cat emote. Yeah, that's Snickers, the kitty tarot kitty. And over on YouTube, hi, Hiri. I am here. I was taking a break. I'm back from that break now. I hope you're having a good evening. Glad to have you here. But call me your daddy. I had a spread for you. It's a 6-card spread, and it's attracting a healthy relationship. Somebody had created this spread that, could gain insight on how to reflect on positive ways to attract relationships. So, I remembered we had done something like that before, and so I thought this might be a helpful spread for you. Thanks for texting in over there. So, call me your daddy. Did you leave? Are you still there? Because about the time I take a break, he comes back too late and I move on.
Usually, you move to the next person that comes back.
All right, so, yeah, call me your daddy. Where are you? He had enough being called daddy. He likes it. He's that kind. Wants to be your daddy. Yeah. I'm doing well, Hiri. Having a good night. Glad to be streaming. Have some regulars come in and have some new folks. So it's a mixed evening, and I love being here. So I'm glad to have you. How's your evening going? Yeah, we'll go ahead and move on from Daddy since he's not here. Gordita, you're up next. Are you still here, Gordita? Yeah, with the username, I know. It makes me laugh every time I say it, like I'm inwardly chuckling every time. Daddy no more. Hello, hello, lovely. Yes, I'm here. Awesome. I'm glad you're still here. Lee the steam pump. Oh, welcome. Glad to have you. Welcome to the evening. Right now we're hoping to get Gordita a reading. Daddy, no more. My husband just said it's normally I take a break right as you jump in, and then I come back, and just as I move to the next person, you show back up. That's too funny. So, may I ask? I, Hiri, I am not able to read people's feelings, so I would not be able to help you with that kind of reading. So unfortunately, for me, cards are more insightful or reflective, but not like a direct read of other people's information. Daddy's back, baby. He's always there. He comes frequently. I like that. And Daddy, well, Gordita, what kind of reading can I get for you? Would you like a general reading? Do you have a question you might want to ask, a theme or anything, and we can try to get the right cards for you. Daddy got milk and farts now. Detective is here to investigate it. All right, these names, too funny. I'm currently feeling really lost. Could you help me with some guidance? Yeah, absolutely. I love, I'll use my soul deck. This is the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I love getting deep readings with this. I'll use the diamond spread. It's a 5-card spread that Well, I don't know why the queue is paused. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it would be paused. Somebody just joined it. Okay, so maybe try typing it without the capital A. I don't know. I don't know if that makes a difference. So anyways, diamond spread. I will do the diamond spread for Gordita. It's 5 cards. The first card is the focus of the reading. The second and third card are the internal and external motivation in the around the focus, which we got participation. That's actually the second time tonight this card has come up. Interesting. Give me 6 cards next. Actually, call me O'Daddy. I had a spread. It's a 6-card spread that I found about attracting a healthy relationship. I thought that might be a reading you might be interested in. Let me know. So we're looking for internal influence, guidance, okay? External inner voice. Well, why not? All right, let's do it. Mind. Daddy needs a mommy for real. Don't we all? I think we all need a mommy. Someone to be soft and loving and kind and gentle, proud of us, supportive, all those good things. We could all use a mommy. I'm gonna look again. I need to focus. Yeah, we've kind of been distracting you, haven't we? Thank you for participating. I appreciate you being here. So I hope you can get back to work and get some work done. I do want mommy. Yep, I agree. We can all use that. So let's see. We have participation as the focus of the reading, Gordita. Let's get to the card text. So each figure in this mandala holds the right hand up in an attitude of receiving and the left hand down in an attitude of giving. The whole circle creates a tremendous energy field that takes on the shape of the double dorje, the Tibetan symbol for the thunderbolt. The mandala has a quality like that of the energy field that forms around a Buddha, where all the individuals taking part in the circle make a unique contribution to create a unified and vital whole. It is like a flower whose wholeness is even more beautiful than the sum of its parts, at the same time enhancing the beauty of each individual petal. You have an opportunity to participate with others now to make your contribution to creating something greater and more beautiful than each of you could manage alone. Your participation will not only nourish you, but also contribute something precious to the whole. So I like this participation card because I guess it's a call to realize that in any given moment, we're both receiving and giving energies. And so if you're feeling a little lost, I think this is calling you to ask what you might be giving and what you might feel you're receiving, and listen to that and feel it fully, because ultimately awareness helps us move forward positively, because once we better understand where we're at, we know how to take a step forward. And so with participation, it asks what we're putting into the moment and what we're taking from the moment. So that goes, the internal motivation around that is guidance, which is the 3 of rainbows. The truth of your own deepest being is trying to show you where to go right now. And when this card appears, it means you can trust the inner guidance you are being given. It speaks in whispers, and sometimes we can hesitate, not knowing if we have understood rightly. But the indications are clear. In following the inner guide, you will feel more whole, more integrated, as if you are moving outwards from the very center of your being. If you go with it, this beam of light will carry you exactly where you need to go. Anna overseas, welcome. Welcome to the evening. So I like you're being asked to question, what you're giving and what you're taking from the moment. And then ultimately, it's your lost, I love this card because your lost nature that you're feeling, something within is trying to guide you. And this card speaks that maybe you're just not connected to listening to it or understanding it or trusting it, whatever word actually applies. And then your cards are very balanced because in the internal motivation, it speaks of not listening to the inner guidance, but then in the external motivation, it's inner voice. And so I think both sides, internal and external, are asking you to go within and listen and witness and hear yourself for what you have to say. I know I've felt lost when I didn't know myself. It's hard to get a sense of anything when you don't have a sense of self that you positively connect to. And so, in the light of giving and receiving, start with yourself. What are you giving yourself? What are you taking from yourself? Is it a positive relationship? Because ultimately, whatever starts within is what carries outside of us. And so the cards would ask you to listen to yourself and I don't know, trust that what you know is worthy of listening to, of being aware of. But then it's neat because guidance and inner voice come out, and then what's needed to better understand, mind card comes. And if you look closely at that mind card, look how messed up that picture looks. That does not look like a mind of inner peace or comfort or pleasure or enjoyment. That looks like a very challenging mental space to live inside of. And so I imagine if you're feeling lost, perhaps that's the reason for this lost feeling, that chaos of the mind. And if you can calm your mind and learn to, peacefully witness your moments, your guidance, your inner voice, that comes through more clearly. When the mind is chaotic, it's hard to listen to it. But a chaotic mind isn't something to run away from. It's something to hear, embrace, witness, and fully understand, because only with understanding can we move forward and let go of what's cluttering our mind. And so in the beautiful way the cards work, as you declutter your mind, an ordinariness starts to fill the moment. It's a simple beauty, simple nature, simple life. The details, however minute they are, matter in life, but a chaotic mind doesn't let us really appreciate that gentle beauty that life affords. And if you look at the picture, on this one, it's just a simple nature scene, a person out gathering fruit or blossoms, beautiful trees flowering, beautiful green land. It's just simple details, but it's beautiful. And I think that's where the magic in life is, that ordinary magic, to just witness life as it is without needing to change it and feel the abundance of wealth that comes from that simple living. So yeah, I hope, Gordita, that was helpful in some way, that it might, I don't know, help you feel a little less lost, like you can find some stable footing and, move forward. I think ultimately it sounds like meditation or something that allows you to witness yourself and reflect on your truths is what's needed in the moment. So yeah, ultimately, I hope this was positive. You guys know each other. I love that. Oh, yeah. And I also drew clinging to the past. And so, as that came out, and a lot of times we get stuck because we're holding on to something that really doesn't work for us anymore. And so, as you're reflecting on what you're giving and taking in a moment, consider how much of the past you're bringing into the present moment with you as a weight, as a burden that you don't need to carry. Because ultimately, your inner voice, your inner knowing, carries the weight of the past with you. It's only when we dwell in the past and that the chaotic mind kind of starts to manifest. So letting go of the past, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, can clear that mind to listen to your connection to life as it lives. Because ultimately, you're the witness to your life, and hopefully finding yourself to be the first thing to witness positively can be, a step forward into, feeling better. Thank you so much, Alma, for the reading. You're welcome, Gordita. I appreciate it. Oh, and I had a follow. Yay. La Lar. Well, thank you. I appreciate the follow. So let me move up. Anna Overseas jumped in. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the queue. Gordita, so Anna, you jumped in. Call Me Your Daddy tried to join the queue, but his thing didn't work for some reason. So he's technically up next. And then you're after him. So I just wanted to keep you posted. I really appreciate it. Words that I truly needed to hear. Yay! I love that. I love that we got you words that you needed to hear. That's what I always hope for when giving a reading. So yay. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I hope to stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you catch me on another night, hopefully you can let me know how you're doing, and you carry the conversation forward and see where it takes us.
Isn't working?
No, I think Call Me Your Daddy typed it wrong. He typed a capital A for Alma, and it said that there was no queue started, but then Anna Overseas was able to join the queue. So that really, yeah, I just think it was the capital letter. I appreciate Yo Daddy. He comes regularly. He's always funny and humorous, and so yeah, he's got good energy. Anna, tell him. Think about your dad. Think about your dad's dad. What's your dad like? Okay, so Call Me Your Daddy. You are up. The healthy relationship, attracting a healthy relationship. The first card is something I can work on to help me attract a healthy relationship. So first card, let's see what it has to say. People think I am not delightful. Oh, that's not cool. They are wrong. Yeah. I'm sorry you get that kind of reception. I would not want it. As a bipolar person who loses control of herself, I can be very not delightful. So I know making people feel that way is not a fun way to be. You have one question? Sure. What's up? Sure. Take your time. Oh, you don't normally join me, baby. Kitty, yeah, this is Moo. She's our cat cow. You can get out of there. There we go. Yeah, we have a house of kitties. We we're cat friendly. We love our cats. We have an emote that is our kitty tarot cat. She found us. She's 7 months old now, and sometimes when I'm doing the tarot, I'll shuffle the cards and she'll come running and she'll play with the cards. She's even pulled cards for a reading before. So she's kitty tarot. Lee the steam pup. Kitty. So my friend got job offer in his hotel in a small town of another province. So do I take it? What's the outcome if I do? And what if I stay in the current province? Okay. Okay, so let's do two card draw. I need to shuffle these. We'll do a 2-card draw. The first card will be the outcome for if you take it, and outcome if you don't, if you stay. Remember, I can't predict the future, but I'll draw cards to let you see them. That's really cool. You got a job offer. That's exciting. My friend bought a hotel in that small town a while ago. Wow. He's able to buy a hotel. That's crazy. Hopefully the hotel is going well for him. So this card will be if you take it. So I take that as a reverse control. No, I don't want to use this deck. Let's go to this deck, Wild Reflections, because in the guidebook, it actually has career keywords. So I feel that'll be more helpful than my soul deck. So now he's looking for reliable people. Okay. And he trusts you, so he's bringing you in. That's cool. Are you in a position to be able to make that kind of move? Or is this something you would have to work towards? I don't know yet. Moves are a big thing to consider. Okay, so we'll do the first card. Will be if you take it. And I'll read the, oh, there we go. 2 of Cups. That's if you take it. That looks pretty. And then the second card is if you don't. Four of Wands. Okay. 2 of Cups. All right. The upright career meaning, good relationships with colleagues, helpful business partnership. So if you take it, the 2 of Cups specifically signifies harmony in relationships and open communication. The symbol of this card is 2 hearts, indicating that the querent is in a special union that feels fulfilling and mutually beneficial. The 2 of Cups is a sign to engage in open communication with loved ones. The querent is encouraged to review their current relationships and clear up any miscommunications. This includes taking accountability for what is in their control. So I like this. So if you take it, it sounds, this card would indicate harmony and open communication, which in a work environment is always good. And then let's see, if you stay, we have 4 of Wands. Community, home, celebrations, reunions, parties, gatherings, stability, belonging. The 4 of Wands represents joyful celebration, reunion, and relaxation. Upright career meaning is feeling supported by colleagues, office parties, and bonding with colleagues. This card is also about family reunion, homecoming, and feeling satisfied at home. So it's interesting. Both cards feel positive, right? So it's more of what you want, I get. Because the two of cards is moving is going to be a positive, harmonious relationship in business. But then if you stay, then it calls out the home life, stability, and what's going on at home. So ultimately, it's on you to decide which route feels best for you. Do you like the idea of going into a new environment, new community, whole new place, and starting fresh and, building a new life from there? Or is your home life comfortable and you like it and, it brings the stability you're looking for? Because it's there for you if you're ready, if that's what you want. So ultimately, I think either way you go, you'll be happy, but just make sure you're going with the one that aligns with where you need to be. Let's see. I'm going to pull out my manifestation deck to give you one more card for insight. Oh yeah, I gotta get. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like you've got good things in your future. It just, where are you gonna put yourself to get to that future? Because like for me, the future is so unknowable because right now we're still deciding what we're gonna do with ourselves. And if we haven't chosen right now what we're gonna do, how will we know the future? I don't know. I don't know, so I don't think I know. But yeah. Secret Moon Collective, hi, welcome to the evening. Glad to have you. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Just working to get Call Me Your Daddy. He's been offered a job and he's hoping to find some information from the cards to guide him on which decision to make. He received positive omens for both choices. And so ultimately, I think on Call Me Your Daddy to decide what feels right by him. Glad to be here. Glad to have you. It's been a night of good readings. I had one where I was actually, I've been confused today. It's funny. Like, I made a lot of mistakes tonight. Ooh, that's good. Call Me Your Daddy is good people. Everybody knows everybody. I love this. Self-doubt may be holding you back. Trust in your strength. So, yeah, I like that because you are your strength, and I guess it's on you to assess where your strengths will be best nurtured. Do you take the chance in a new environment and go see where your success takes you, or do you stay home and love life as it is and make peace with being happy where you are? Both choices offer different rewards, but what's going to be more meaningful for you? Secret agent knows me well. I'm glad you guys all know each other. Oh, this is a cool card that came out. Unfolding, your path doesn't need to be fully visible. It reveals itself moment by moment. Let go of the pressure to know everything now. Stay present and allow each step to emerge naturally. These are good words. I love the manifestation deck. It can offer some nice insights. So, Call Me Your Daddy. I hope. Oh, thanks. Yay. You are welcome. I'm glad we got you something rather than doing a 6-card reading you didn't want. But if you ever want that, I found that spread for you. So let me know. Anna overseas, you're up next. Hello, welcome to the table. How are you doing? Or I guess I know how you're doing. I think you already told me. What can I help you with this evening? What kind of reading might you be interested in? Just general question, a specific. I have a couple spreads that I'm in a couple Discord servers to get inspiration for tarot, better learning, exposure to that community. And I found, card spreads. I am sad. I feel a bit hopeless, like I'm not going to find my way out of that darkness. Do the cards have a message that I can hold on to of hope for the future? Well, as I was looking at the spreads I have, the one that I happened to pull up is I was reading your question for getting beyond resistance. And it's a 4-card spread, which basically focuses on what's holding you back. And if you're feeling lost in the dark, that can be a very disorienting feeling. I struggle with my own darkness, and I know I can get in states where it's really hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, see the light at all. But the light's there. Just when we're lost in darkness, it's just harder to see and harder to believe that it's there because we don't naturally feel that connection in the moment. And so ultimately, when I'm feeling disconnected from a moment, welcome back, Secret Moon. When I'm feeling disconnected and lost from the good in my life, even though it's there, I go within and try to hear myself for what's clouding my mind, what's clouding my heart. These inward parts of myself. What's getting in the way? And so I like this. I like this spread because it offers a chance to reflect on that. The first card is where my resistance is rooted. The second card is how to unpack it. The third card is how to honor it. And the fourth card is how to evolve with it. So let's see what the cards have to say. Where your resistance is rooted. The Four of Pentacles reversed. How to unpack it. How to honor it. King of Wands, King of Cups, and how to evolve with it. Nine of Wands, reversed. Okay, so let's go. Where my resistance is rooted. Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Four of Pentacles reversed. Generosity, giving, spending, openness, financial insecurity, reckless spending. This card encourages the asker to reassess the belief systems underpinning their life, while also considering implementing new habits or a plan for the future. So, I like this card. It's asking you to call into question your beliefs. And when I'm lost in darkness, it is always my beliefs that are found to be holding me back from feeling good. And so I've kind of moved into this fluid process of questioning what I'm believing in a moment so I can better understand how I actually feel, right? Not just assuming my go-to state is what's really there. I try to go deeper and find what's behind that state I'm in. So what's behind the darkness? And so When reversed, this card reminds us not to put too much emphasis on the material side of life. It's important to focus on gratitude and let go of excessive attachment to things. It is time to surrender and trust that everything will work out as it is meant to. So, as it speaks of surrendering and trusting, though, that may be what's holding back that hope from a dark situation, is that you're not able to trust and you're not able to let yourself flow with the moment to get to a better time. One thing I repeatedly remind myself is that everything comes in ebbs and flows, and everything changes. So that saying, "This too shall pass," is real. And if you're lost in darkness, remind yourself that it'll change in time. You'll get to a better moment. It's going to happen. Trust that. And if you can't, that's a great diving point for how to feel better in a moment, how to rebuild that trust that everything's going to be okay. So, King of Wands. How to unpack it. Scorpio, hey, welcome. So the King of Wands signifies the asker is competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. And so how to unpack it. I see this. One sec. So Four of Pentacles calls attention to your beliefs, right? What's in the way? Your belief structures is keeping you lost in this darkness. So the King of Wands comes to see yourself in, I guess, in a better light. Find light within yourself. When everything else is drowning in darkness, you have to be your own light. You have to see the worth in yourself and the wonder in who you get to be, because so much outside of ourselves is out of our ability to influence. And so if we can find light within, just as we are, then it doesn't matter what the external influences are, there's light to be found. And so the King of Wands would encourage you to see yourself from that lens of Scorpio. I was just thinking of you the other day. Nice. So everybody's joining up and you guys are getting to chat. I love that. I love community and when we just vibe together. It's awesome. So to work on this belief structure, I guess the first step is to question how you believe about yourself. If the thoughts you're having internally are negative towards yourself, beating yourself up, helping or influencing you to dwell negatively on things longer than you need to, that it's good to, just lead a positive relationship with the self, because once you're connecting positively to yourself, it's easier to connect healthily to what's outside of you. How to honor it. King of Cups. Two kings. I like that. The King of Cups indicates that the asker is able to balance their head and heart in relationships, or serves as a reminder to remain level-headed and calm when faced with interpersonal conflict. So how to honor it? I guess that's a good one. As you're questioning your beliefs, just learning to witness yourself and not react to yourself is a great skill to develop, because ultimately um, who we are is fluid in a moment based on what we're going through. We are who we are, but each moment challenges us to further define who we're going to be. And so as the King of Wands is encouraging you to, you know, connect positively to yourself in that process, I think of the head of, or the King of Cups is calling for you to balance yourself, your head and your heart in your actions. And so see yourself positively, but remain grounded and humble in the beliefs you hold. And then finally, how to evolve with it. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Nine of Wands represents boundaries, resilience, and courage. The asker may be feeling worn down by life's tribulations or as though they cannot catch a break. The Nine of Wands reminds us to courageously stand firm in who we are, protect our boundaries and what we have built. It's a time to stay true to oneself and to practice the word no. That is a very meaningful gift to give yourself, to practice no when it's right. Sometimes we ask too much of ourselves and we put ourselves in situations that aren't right by us. But when you come at yourself with a healthy relationship, you're less likely to do that. And so I get fall in love with yourself and then set those boundaries around a healthy version of self. And I feel like this can lead to a sense of light in the moment that can create hope no matter what you're going through. You guys are on, you do, that's cool. I'm streaming on YouTube as well, and I was hoping to chop up these streams into individual readings to post on YouTube. I love that you guys know each other. I love that. It's such a small world. So yeah, Anna, I hope these cards have been helpful. I hope I've been able to share words that, you know, positively move your moment forward. Feeling lost in darkness is a really hard place to be in. And so I hope in some way you can find that light for yourself and just feel comfortable and better just in this now moment and going forward. You're welcome, Anna. Thank you for letting me do a reading for you. I appreciate you joining and, you know, hanging out this evening and, you know, just being here with your little community group of friends that everybody knows everybody. Hey, Daddy, do you mind coming down and moving the queue? Sorry to bother you. Do you mind moving the queue? I'm going to bed. Got a big day of grading tomorrow. Well, Anna overseas, you have a good night. I hope you rest well and you wake ready and energized to get that grading done.
So you did
Mm-hmm.
Secret Moon Collective.
Yep. I didn't do them. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Read the stream.
I haven't gotten there yet either.
Data's done and Anna overseas. Because Lee is in the queue is next. Yeah, right?
I think so. Are there two after it? Or
Yep. Lee and then Secret Moon, Scorpio.
okay. All right. I will, yeah, let's do Lee and then I'll take a break and come back to the other two. All right. So did you move that? It's on Anna overseas. You just upped the stream queue and it's on Anna.
940 will not happen.
Oh, am I, no?
Right now, Lee the stream pup.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh, weird. Leave the stream pup. You're up. Sorry, we're I'm working through the queue. I'm not seeing everything on my screen. Are you still there? Thank you. I appreciate you.
Nothing. To secret.
We'll give Lee a moment to come back, and then Secret Moon Collective. I think you're up after that. I'll do one more reading, and then I'm going to get up and take a break. Stretch my legs. It doesn't seem like Lee is here. So, just being silly.
You and move on to the next person.
Yeah. Is it too quick?
I don't know. I don't know what's your time.
I don't really have a timer. I don't know how to.
Minutes.
I want to get on to the reading, so we'll go ahead and move to the next person.
You can always hop back in.
Yep.
Especially if you have, like, you could ask if Secret Moon is here. They are.
Secret Moon, are you here? Lee doesn't seem to be here, so you're up next, and we're just checking to see who's here. Yay, you're here. All right, well, since you're here and active, we'll go ahead and move on to you. And so, yay, you're up. Welcome to the reading table.
As he gets back, you'll have
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Love you. All right, well, welcome. What kind of reading can I get for you, Secret Moon Collective? I have lots of decks. I love this Wild Reflections. It's helping me learn Rider-Waite. I'm going on a journey with my friend's family tomorrow. Is there anything I should look out for? Okay. All right, well, that jumped out of the deck. So let's see what the Six of Cups has to say. You love that deck. I am such a fan. I love that you love it, and then I'm using it. Okay. Add hit, so I'll just wait, pause, and riff until you come back. So yeah, let's see. I do love this deck. This deck is a really good one. I love the trim on the edges. I love the guidebook that helps with learning. I'm really moved by this deck. I've had a lot of meaningful readings with it already. And I think I just got it back in January or February. It's new. So, yeah. Oh, you're back. Yay. Right. Well, I like this deck too. It's such a well-rounded deck. The art is awesome. I'm such a fan of it. And the pictures, the art is just, it's also deep and just insightful and inspirational. So I'm really drawn to the deck. So Six of Cups jumped from the deck very quickly. The upright keywords are nostalgia, memory, familiarity, healing, comfort, sentimentality, and pleasure. The Six of Cups card represents nostalgia, childlike joy, and happy memories. The querent is encouraged to reflect on the beautiful moments in their life when they experienced contentment or bliss. This card can also signify that someone from the querent's past will return and have a positive impact on them. It may be a friend who has been away or a mentor. So I like that. You're getting ready to go with your friend's family, and the Six of Cups jumps to say, sounds like it's going to be a good time full of magical moments. Let's see what else. Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess. It's my friend group who I call my family. Not all family is born by blood. Some friends can come to be the family that we live with and grow with for the rest of our lives. Often when our own family isn't always the best. So love that you have family. No qualifier needed. Family's family, however you define it. Five of Pentacles. Positive changes, recovery from loss, overcoming adversity, forgiveness, feeling feeling welcomed. The Five of Pentacles reversed is a positive omen. If the asker, I'm reading because I switched it. The As a positive omen, if the asker has been feeling as though they have been struggling lately, it's a sign of progress and indicates that the universe will be sending support. Tells us to connect to our power and capabilities. It suggests that any problems or difficulties that come will be overcome. So I like tomorrow. Seems like it's, again, another card that is a positive omen, but it mentions to connect to your power and capabilities in the Five of Pentacles. And then it brings to mind the next card is the High Priestess. Okay, the meaning of the High Priestess is related to inner knowledge. Her appearance in a reading can signify that it's time for you to listen to your intuition rather than prioritizing your intellect and conscious mind. So when I'm happy, comfortable at home with myself, that's when I have the most profound connections to the moment. And so as the High Priestess comes, as you're spending time with family and all these positive energies are coming through the cards, listen to yourself and find the inspiration within in the moment, and witness that and see how that makes you feel. Because it's not only being surrounded by people we love to help us feel good, but feeling good on the inside by being surrounded by those people. So live as a witness to your interior and let that further bask in the wonder of spending this positive time with your family. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. I hope it will be. The cards seem to think it's going to be. So yeah. I hope that's helpful. I hope that, provides a little insight. Don't forget Daddy. I will show you a good time, son. Haha. Still there, Daddy. Oh my God, thank you so much. I feel great about it now. I appreciate this a ton. You are so welcome. I'm glad I could give you a reading that was helpful, meaningful, positive. I love that. And I hope you have a good time tomorrow and that the cards are right and that it's just a joyful kind of day. I think that brings us up to Scorpio, right? Let's see. Yeah, I think Scorpio. Sorry, that was a quick reading. Hey, you're there. Yay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the other readings since they're there. Mm-hmm. Scorpio, you're up. I'm glad you're still there. Let me type the question if I'm next. Yep, you are. Take your time. Go ahead and type it out. They did not. Thank you for helping. I appreciate you. How's your work going? Happy 1, 2, 3, 4. I like the time of day 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just an angel number that I often notice. Happy 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I like in the special moments when you happen to be on 1, 2, 3, 4 and you see seconds and you happen to witness 5, 6. Then you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, baby. I've been strongly considering reconnecting with someone important from my past. Could we read on the potential of connecting with this person? Sure. I have a 4-card reading. Let me, so I don't say the wrong words about what it is. It's a relationship spread. The first card, where is it? Here we go. The first card is you and what you're contributing to the here and now. The other is the same for the other person. The third card are your composite energies. And the fourth card is the insight about the mixing of those energies. So let's see what it has to say. So the first card is you in the now moment. Four of Cups. The next card is the person from your past. 8 of Wands reversed. The next card is the mixing of your energies. And the fourth card is your insight. Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, the 4 of Cups. Oh, doesn't sound, if this card is right, doesn't sound like your present moment is pleasant. The 4 of Cups represents boredom, self-isolation, and blockage. The querent may currently feel dissatisfied with their routine, unmotivated, or stuck in a rut. This card signifies that there are opportunities flowing toward the querent, but they have shut themselves off from receiving these gifts. This may be a result of having been hurt or rejected in the past. So, sounds like well, that makes sense. You know, if you're questioning somebody from the past, obviously if they're in the past, they're there for a reason. And so it's opening up something right now that's not quite right to consider going back in the past. So let's see, 8 of Wands. 90. This is what they bring the present moment. The 8 of Wands reversed often indicates that there is a flurry of activity and responsibilities in their life. They are being pulled in a million directions by work and home life. It's a reminder to step back and breathe. The 8 of Wands reversed also signifies that the asker should stay focused on the tasks that are most important to them. Let's see. The key words are waiting, slowness, chaos, delays, losing momentum, hastiness, being unprepared. So it sounds like they're also in an interesting place. So maybe you guys are vibing and thinking of each other. So let's see, the mixing of your energies, the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords represents reflection, solitude, and recuperation. if the asker is encouraged to take a moment to step back from their daily life by planning a weekend getaway, doing a social media detox, or incorporating mindfulness. So this is the mixing of your energies, and the keywords are rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, rejuvenation. So I see this as a positive mixing of the energies. So whatever created that less than stellar state for you, and whatever less than stellar state might be going for this person of your past, it seems like the cards would indicate that the mixing of your energies might give you something to bond over, you know, a feeling of being safe, you know, understood, protected. And so the insight into that is the Seven of Cups. Choices, searching for purpose, illusion, fantasy, daydreaming, wishful thinking, indecision. The Seven of Cups card represents dreams, fantasies, and choices. Interesting. It says you may be filled with creativity and excitement about potential projects or opportunities, which may lead to indecision. The Seven of Cups is a reminder to carefully review all options, as they may not be as promising as they seem. Once the querent feels confident about one path, this card indicates the need to take a grounded action to bring their vision to reality. So, I don't know if it, I don't know whether it's romantic or, you know, personal or platonic or what it is, but the word that sticks out to me is be cautious. And so, you know, if you choose to reach out and there is that positive connection to be found because you're both going through it, this Seven of Cups, I think, would just take it easy, take it slow, and just make sure you're making the right choices as you bridge that gap between the past and now. So I hope, hi, Georgie. Hi, welcome to the evening. Glad you're here. Glad to have you. Working on a reading for Scorpio right now. So yeah, I think if you're going to knock on that door to the past, I think it could have be a positive experience. But I just make sure that in opening that door, it's in alignment with where you are right now, because a lot of times people move to our past for a reason, and who we are isn't who we once were. And, you know, we might just not be in the same place as somebody else ever again. But I hope that if you make that connection and you reach out, that you find positive bonding, that Four of Swords, that, you know, safe space to share with someone that, you know, you once positively shared time with in the past. So yeah, I hope that was helpful or provided some insight or resonance in the moment. I'm always nervous with readings. I want them to be meaningful, but you never know if they will be. So Georgie, hi. After I'm gonna get up and take a break. I've been sitting here for a little while, and I need to stretch my legs. So I'll get up. I'll put it to break, and then I'll come back and get your reading for you. As for Scorpio, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you know. I hope you find a little clarity on how to move forward with this person that's on your mind. Beautiful reading. I love your readings. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yay. I'm glad. I'm glad I could find something that helped. And thank you again for coming back. I appreciate it. So I'm going to take a break, and then I will be right back for you, Georgie. Jorgie, welcome back. You're at Tarot of the Soul. It is up for the last reading of the night. Jorgie, you're up. Yay! I appreciate you wishing Secret Moon Collective, well wishes on their journey tomorrow. That's really sweet of you. So reading queue is closed and Jorgie is up. So what kind of reading can I get for you? What are you hoping for tonight? Yay, I'm so excited for a reading from you. Thank you in advance for sharing your time, expertise, and energy. I don't have a question per se, but more looking for an immediate future forecast on my love life. I've been single for 8 months, spending all my time with my girlfriends, hobbies, career, and taking care of myself. So I'm super happy and content, but it's also so nice to share your life with someone. Would love a glimpse into what's coming up soon for me in my love life. So I'm not, I tried to do a future reading for somebody earlier, and I don't feel fluent in predicting the future. Like I don't feel like I'm clairvoyant and can see the future in the cards. Rather than offer you a predicty feeling reading that I don't really stand behind because I don't feel predicty, I do have this vibe that I pulled up for another viewer about attracting a healthy relationship. It's 6 cards. The first one is something I can work on to help me attract a healthy relationship. The second is a skewed idea I have about love. Third is how I can fix the skewed idea I have about love. The fourth is how I can accept love into my life. Fifth, why I'm worthy of a healthy relationship. And the sixth, how I will find someone who is ready, willing, and able to be in a healthy relationship with me. Does that sound like a reading you might want to hear, the cards behind? Awesome. I love it. I'm glad we can do that. Weird. My Twitch is playing so I can hear myself talking, and that's the weirdest thing. Here we go. We'll fix that. So yeah, let's do this reading for you. I respect you not feeling predicty. I love the 6 card reading. It's just awesome. Good. I hope it can be helpful. First time using it. So let's hope we find some meaning in it. Let's see what the cards have to say. So first up is something I can work on to help me attract a healthy relationship. I'm in Discord servers to to learn more about tarot and to be involved in that community. And it's amazing how much people know about tarot and how creative they are with coming up with spreads and just insight into other people's readings. Tarot is such a magical gift, to get to experience. And I love being a part of that. I was still talking. All right, so let's see. 8 of Wands is for something you can work on. Next is the skewed idea about love. 2 of Pentacles. How I can fix the skewed idea on love. Queen of Wands reversed. How I can accept love into my life. The Lovers. Why I'm worthy of a healthy relationship. Knight of Wands. And how I will find someone who is ready. Number 6. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's start. We have Eight of Wands with something I can work on to help me attract a healthy relationship. So, something I can work on to help me attract a healthy relationship. The upright keywords are movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, excitement. This card signals that new possibilities and opportunities will arrive unexpectedly. Ride the wave and practice self-belief and confidence. This is a moment for the asker to capitalize on all their hard work. So you're in a really good and happy place with yourself, right? Happy, content, fulfilled, but you'd like to share that with somebody. And so ultimately, you know, let the vibe of your life carry you to those people that will vibe with you. You're in a great place. So you want to find somebody that, you don't want to just find someone, you want to find somebody that will meet you on your level. And so I think this card would be, you know, to find the excitement, to find the surprise and love, you know, just witness, let that joy that you feel on your own carry you outward in your participation with others. So, I don't know, there's just a beautiful energy about being content that just, it resonates as you go out in the world. And I feel, you know, with that kind of energy, just going out and about in the world and meeting people, eye contact, squared back, being your joyful version of self, that's going to lay the best foundation for meeting somebody on your level. All right, so a skewed idea I have about love. Two of Pentacles. The twos are all about relationships, balance, and harmony. The Two of Pentacles signifies the asker is multitasking and attempting to balance many responsibilities. In upright love meaning, it's balancing love, work, family, and adapting to changes in love. So, this card indicates that the asker needs to implement more organization into their routine. They should determine which resources will help them feel less overwhelmed, whether it is hiring additional help or seeking advice. So the skewed idea about love. So perhaps how you balance yourself in a relationship, maybe that's where your skewed idea might be. How engaged you are in a relationship versus how engaged you have witnessed other people to be. So again, this Eight of Wands, you know, wait, hold on, sorry. I lost my train of thought. Okay. So Eight of Wands has you finding the excitement, the positive energy in the moment, and letting that carry you forward to people that'll fall. I think the Two of Pentacles, the skewed vision of love, would be perhaps how you participate in your relationships is out of balance for being in a healthy relationship. So as you venture out and you're, you know, sharing that content version of yourself, realize a healthy relationship is going to put into the relationship what you do. And no relationship is 50-50, but both people should be trying. So make sure when you meet someone that they're into it, that they're engaged with you as well, and it's not just a one-sided thing, whether that be for you or for them. How you can resolve that, I think it's the next card. How I can fix the skewed idea I have about love. Queen of Wands reversed. Okay. So this one's an interesting card. It says the reversed can signify the asker is experiencing low self-confidence and self-belief, but I don't know that that resonates because you mentioned you're happy and content with yourself. You're really good on your own. So, but the words they have been hiding physically and emotionally, isolating themselves from others. Is this card indicative that you might be focusing more on female time than you are on putting yourself out there for romantic? So maybe maybe that's of the balance that needs found in the relationship. Perhaps to attract your romantic partner, it's about giving enough time for that interest in your life. Friends and connections are wonderful, but if all the time is spent with the ladies, where's the time going to be spent to meet the love of your life? So I think this would, the balance to be found in life is balancing everything, not just romance, but yourself, your relationship with self, your relationship with friends, your relationships with your romantic interests. It's all a big balancing game. And so I wonder, like, do you perhaps carry a lot of heaviness with having to make something happen in the romantic life? Because the thing that sits with me here is, yeah, it's weird that this came out reversed, because it doesn't seem like that's like the key words: demanding, vengeful, low confidence, jealous, selfish, temperamental, bully. Like these words just don't feel like they resonate. Your ambitions, yeah, I don't like that card. But I do like, yeah, I think I just flipped the card. I don't think that's supposed to be reversed. Because Queen of Wands, confident, self-assured, passionate, determined, social, charismatic, vivacious, optimistic, that feels more resonant. You do feel a heaviness, like I should be doing more to find someone. Oh, so you're pressuring yourself. We I carry this awareness that we can only do so much outside of ourselves to make something happen. A lot of our life is lived passively out of control. And so we can do our best to be our best. And sometimes the best just doesn't happen the way we expect it to. So I I hope you can feel good in that you're good enough right now, and you don't have to do more to be more to enjoy more. Right now is good. And I think there's a peace to be found in knowing that you don't have to push to get what you want. And the word, like almost like a desperate energy. You're confident, you're happy, you're sure of yourself. But that need to force that coupledom or that, romantic interest, that can almost come off as a negative energy. And so I guess this card makes me think of pulling back and letting yourself freely just be you in the moments and see where that guides you, rather than trying to dictate where it's best to put yourself. For me, I think the greatest gifts in our life are the people we're meant to cross paths with. And so for me, I see every individual in my life as like a soulmate that I get to dive deep with in every moment we pass. And that's strangers too. And so if you're meant to cross paths with a healthy relationship, it'll be by putting yourself out there and, as you are, not as you force yourself to be. It's like a fine line. I hope that resonates, because we pressure ourselves. Letting go of control. Yeah, that's a big one. I like the word illusion. Control is an illusion we think we know something about. But ultimately, there's no control. I mean, you could do everything right right now, and your next moment could be your last, and all of that planning was for nothing. And so not knowing what the future holds, it brings us back to this present moment to let it be what it is rather than what we can make it. I think there's a gentle peace in being able to witness life, not react to it, but witness it and just let it be. And I think control works against that. So let's see, what is the next card? The fourth card is how I can accept love into my life. I love in your love reading, the Lovers comes to play. That's beautiful. Okay. So the upright keywords are love, unions, partnerships, relationships, choices, romance, balance, unity. The primary meaning within the Lovers is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. The trust and unity that the lovers have give each of them confidence and strength, empowering the other. And so it's how can I accept love into my life? Well, let harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in your moments guide you to the people that are most meant to be there. Oh, you like the background music? That's awesome. I went through, we have copyright is a big thing with music these days. So we have a list that my husband and I went through and chose songs for. So I like that you liked it. So this card says you must start making up your mind about what you find important and unimportant in your life. You should be as true to yourself as you can be, so you will be genuine and authentic to the people who are around you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Lead with that positive state of self and let that ripple into the people you cross paths with, and let positive engagement, being confident and sure and, open with those people you're witnessing. Let perfect love manifest, and in all ways, friends, romantic, career, let love blossom in all your relationships. And the more open you are to love in all its forms, the more offerings love has to give you. And so openness is a big key to receiving love. A lot of times our hopes, our dreams, our expectations, they paint us into little boxes that we can't see outside of. So when something positive manifests, it'll manifest outside of that box and we don't know how to witness it because it's not in the box we can find ourselves to. So like the Lovers is opening that definition of love and erasing all lines, borders, and boundaries and letting love just flow into your life. And then from there, moving forward as love positively manifests. Why am I worthy of a healthy relationship? Knight of Wands. Oh, I like this. Courageous, energetic, charming, hero, rebellious, hot-tempered, free spirit. The Knight of Wands represents adventure, pursuit, and passion. This card signifies the asker may be in a period where they are charging ahead with a project. Explore the horizons that exist outside your comfort zone. So I like that. You're bold, you're charming, you're a positive force in the world. Let that carry you to the people that will love you for who you are. The Knight of Wands can indicate travel and the urge for adventure. It's time to embrace spontaneity and fearlessness. If travel is not possible, you're encouraged to try new activities and break free from your routine. So if what you're doing right now isn't creating that possible love interest you're hoping for or you would like to consider, do something different. Get out and do something that's meaningful to you, that's exciting and enjoyable, and expose yourself to a different crowd that could invite that romantic harmony you're hoping for. And then how I will find someone who is ready, willing, and able to be in a healthy relationship. How? This is a good one. Ooh, I love this. Generosity, charity, community, support, sharing, giving and receiving, gratitude. The Six of Pentacles represents harmony, charity, and generosity. It suggests that the asker has cultivated positive karma by sharing their abundance with others. So you get what you give, right? If you give a lot of awesome love in the world, you're going to get a lot of awesome love in return. And I think that's how you'll find that person, by being generous and charitable with your sense of self, not just going and donating your time. I'm not saying charity in that sense, but a freedom of sharing yourself without strings attached. That's what I mean about charity. You're a beautiful person. You feel good about who you get to be. That's a light that you should share with other people, and share it as often as you can, because ultimately the more people you touch with your good nature, the more likely you're going to have positive engagement coming back. I speak from self-experience. I go out in the world and I share love of others, well, love of myself with others, because I know I'm an awesome person to know. So when I go out in the world, I know I'm gifting people with a chance to, positively engage with people. And that makes me feel good. And that ripples out to be people that engage meaningfully with me. So it ripples. And so share yourself freely and don't stop. You're beautiful, and let that beauty be what attracts your possible mate, your partner, that love in your life. Because ultimately, you are an awesome person to know. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be. I know there's a lot of ways to be. And for me, I want to be somebody that's comfortable, safe, nice. Nice is a big one. My bipolar can take me a lot of directions, and not always in nice directions. So it's a choice to be a soft presence for others when I can be. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. So yeah, Georgie, I hope these cards, it wasn't the predictee we were hoping for, but I hope this provided insight, or, inward places for reflection, to help you move forward and get that love you're hoping for. Because I can tell you, sharing a life with somebody when you're happy on the inside is magical. I've been with my husband for 25 years, and I haven't always been confident and happy in myself. And so I wasn't always in a positive a place to know I was in a healthy relationship. And so, it was so insightful, incredibly on the nose. Yes, I love that. Yay. Thank you. It's a quarter of a century. It's crazy how long we've been together, but I I love the journey we've had and the life we share, and I always hope other people can find a touch of the same, because there's a gentle magic to just feeling comfortable walking beside somebody, and it's a magic I hope everybody finds, because whether it's friend or romantic or just having somebody you trust and feel comfortable with is just wonderful. It's wonderful to get to be you and not feel unheard, unseen, unloved, unprioritized, all those feelings of self-doubt and self-worth issues that come up when you're not engaged in a healthy relationship. So yeah, but yeah, I love love. I always hope people can find it, but for me, my journey with love, it had to start within. Like, I was surrounded by love in my life, but because I was so broken on the inside with my own self-love, couldn't receive it healthily. I feel so seen and supported. You truly have the best presence and nailed my reading tonight. So glad I found your stream tonight. Pure magic. Well, Georgie, thank you so much. I really appreciate those words. That's everything I could hope for. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad we could get you that reading. And I appreciate the follow, so you can catch me on other nights and we can, keep in touch and see how you're doing, attracting that, love in your life. I'm trying to stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Hi, Sidri. I am wrapping up for the night. I just finished my last reading, so I won't be able to get you that reading. But if you click the follow, I do stream. I'm planning on streaming Friday, so you could catch me and on another night. But I understand. I hope you can find the reading you're hoping for tonight. So yeah, well, I thank you guys for being here. Oh, you followed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yay. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up tonight and yeah, close on a good note. I'm glad we got Georgie a good reading. Yeah, pure magic. I love that. That's so awesome. But yeah, so thank you guys for being here. I'm Alma. You're at Tarot of the Soul, and I hope to see you next time. And until then, make your day great and make someone else's day great if you can.